like a cardigan sweater, call it whatever. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills, my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that, now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much, these copy too much. These cardio breeze, these Jason Clark must be.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
Leading off with the Mariners, the catcher, Omar.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Narvaez.
And he fouls this one off. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's D. Gordon now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 6.
Gordon.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Line drive to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Santana has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The third baseman.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. His career numbers in this matchup. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole. Can he get it there in time? Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. In now, Tommy Pham. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pham is off at first with 2 away. Drilled on the ground is short. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Previous history with Blake Snell, just a 1 for 9. The 1-2. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Garcia coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping up now, Domingo Santana, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Count is 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia for his career in this matchup. Just a 1 for 9. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Close, but just off the outside corner. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Beckham is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lined hard toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Fouled away. Hitters count now, the 2-1. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He went down on strikes last time up.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now
striding into the box, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one. That wasn't even close.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Popped up. Duffy is under it. 2 down. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Mitch Haniger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So they're held. Dan Altavilla comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 53.
Settling in now, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. But an atom ball right to him for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. Haniger is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. Who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Into the wind, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The count now at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Gordon is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ryan Stanek takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And that's off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Edwin Encarnacion now. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. 1 left for Seattle. We are still scoreless.
And leading up for the Rays.
Next for the Rays, Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
So the Rays have taken Game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win Game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
Yeah, now, what about the Mariners?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
No time to mess around. Oh, just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I found a preacher man to help me understand what we are doing here. And now
So the Rays grabbed an early advantage in the series with a big win in Game 1. Heidi, what can you report about what they're thinking heading into Game 2?
Well, Matt, thanks. Talking with the team and their coaches earlier, they stressed the importance of this game today. They said taking the first one was great, and it's always a confidence builder. But if they don't take care of business in Game 2, that first win doesn't really mean that much. A 2-0 lead in a 5-game series, though, now that is something they can get excited about.
Leading off for Seattle, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
He's set and the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Wendell scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And there's out number 2. Edwin Encarnacion now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And there's a base hit on the line.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough, the hip tough. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Encarnacion leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-1 to him now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possibilities.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave 1, and this. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's a .391 hitter. He also has 1 home run. And there's 1 down now.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Wendell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ryan Healy.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Tried to get the sinker to come back to the outside that time, but it just misses off the corner. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 56, Adam Carleras.
Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Swinging a soft liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Ryan Stanek comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Third baseman.
No balls and 1 strike.
Seager.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
In now, Willie Adames. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and he can't hang on. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across the score.
How about it? Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Adames, base runner at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up Avisail Garcia. He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Popped him up. Encarnacion will put this one away, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, D. Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Diego Castillo been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. 0-1 the count. Now a bunt attempt here, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simmons takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 down. Ready now, Matt Duffy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Beckham charging in on it. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first. So stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And it's 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Ryan Healy goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over. So the Rays get another big postseason win to take a 2-0 stranglehold on this best-of-5 division series.
Yeah, Matty, this appears to be a team on a mission right here. They're firing on all cylinders and are now only 1 win away from advancing to the league championship series.
D-Row, they're looking awfully solid. It's going to take a total reversal for them to overcome at this point. Now, it has happened before, so if you're on the other side, you take a day off to clear your head and hope you can come back out and just try to get 1 win at a time.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Thanks, Matt. Up 2-0. They certainly have a lot to feel good about. They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today, although they also acknowledge that nothing should change for them. They still have to play good baseball and execute on their chances, and that requires focus and not looking ahead to what might be next. They know they have to take care of business in this contest first.
Leading off for the Rays, the right fielder, Avasai.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting.
Runner at second, one away, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 gone. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Duffy.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
On the ground to the right side. Healy brings it in. Oh, what a dive. He is out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way.
Kyle.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Softly hit to the left side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1-2.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball misses. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a runner at second. 2 down now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
In the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a...
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now in the box, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he has it for the out. The relay. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The batter, number 1.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Adames. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the... Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Chaz Rowe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first pitch of the at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Encarnacion, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another one sent foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 1-0. There goes the runner. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Santana coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Standing in, Matt Duffy. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
The Mariners, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Tim Beckham. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Duffy fields it cleanly. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. In now, Kyle Seager. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Now the 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Line toward the alley in left center. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here now is Mike Zunino as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Kevin Kiermaier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Smith is there. Two gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Adames. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He'll come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Jose Alvarado comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
Here's the first pitch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. In now the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tom Murphy will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Zach Roscoe takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 59.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Eniger. 2 down. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Beckham takes it in. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Striding in, Domingo Santana, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
The 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. 3-0 now. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager, a winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. The 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mariners leave a couple. Still no score. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Joey Wendell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Smith, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, Tommy Pham. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and belted. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Hunter Strickland, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. Now a hard liner, but foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Is now. Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
0-1 the count. The 0-1. 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Gordon on at first, nobody out. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
1 and 2.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-0 takes this the other way to right. Garcia will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Domingo Santana. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. A ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Ryan Healy.
In now, Ryan Healy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. And that is going to do it. The Rays are off to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So the Rays have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series.
Matt, they dominated the division series from beginning to end. I'm sure they're riding high, and they should be. They're going to set their sights now on who they're facing in the next round.
Yeah, now what about the Mariners?
Well, they obviously lost their way in this series. They'll probably go into the offseason with lots of regrets for how this all ended for them. But they did have a commendable season, and I expect them to be back in the postseason mix next year.
Crank it up in the parking lot. What they talking about? Lately I've been seeing it. talks, walks, takes all the breaks. I'm trying to get it all back, but the grip's so tight on me. So tight on me. Tight on me. Trying to get away, but they're tripping on me right now. Trying to get away, but they're tripping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me. Trying to get away, but they're creeping on me right now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
Listen up, I ain't playing around. I ain't playing around. I shed blood, sweat, and tears, and I made my rounds. I made my rounds. I'm back. Ooh, there's no stopping me. No stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Hit a pride, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now that I'm finally here, I said it. Ain't nothing about it fake. Nah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play. Let's play, baby. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me.
Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Today we bring you Conquest. So here is Avisail Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Aces.
Now
right
here's the
fielder,
pitch.
Avisail Garcia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
1 o'clock.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And Cabrera will make sure that this is a foul ball. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodrum on the move. He's there and records the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be Willie Adames. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Stewart, a range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos will get there, and he now in the box. Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here comes the first pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, trying to get him started again following the double play. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss at a big breaking. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Duffy. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
The third baseman, Matt.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
Ji-Man Choi.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Duffy stands at second with no outs. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Harrison shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Man at second with 1 down. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Goodrum is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Mike Zunino. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Mercer to his left. He's there. Throw on to first gets him and decided. Nick Castellanos now. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, John Hicks. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Kiermaier's got a read on it, 2 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. The 0-1 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. Into the box, Joey Wendell. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Austin Meadows will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Austin Meadows.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Stewart giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Adames. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos. And the inning is over. Jose Alvarado, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Pitch popped up. And there's the first out. Mikey Mata will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Taken but called a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Fans are finalized.
Yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight. Yeah, that's the only way they gonna hear you. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap. Gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Tell it to the world. Never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake them up. It's a free coffee. This is what you need. This is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3. No Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like, come on. It's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger. I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of them. Bigger than beach balls. I'm locking loaded. This is pure survival. My idols, Biggie and Michael, and ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up! I bet it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline, but watch me go with Showtime. That's why I pay them no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Right. Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like paracord. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my life into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut, you're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a... Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn... Don't ever stop the music when you rockin' like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight. Right. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. Right.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real, folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow.
Lame ducks be like
like what pond you from. I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come, and run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey, look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound, and those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about, and I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh, swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us, got the heart of Spartacus. Street gens out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between fake boy, default, and conceivers of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping, but when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different, and I still ride for my. I just different. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up on some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
Satisfied. Satisfied. Yeah. Satisfied is all you.
Sinatra.
Big Pepe. Satisfied.
Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feel good about yourself right now, huh?
Satisfied is all.
6. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, there just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I burn everything I retain and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe